Alright, let's talk about one of the most exciting, and honestly one of the trickiest characters in Megabonk, the Ninja. At first glance, this guy looks like pure chaos. You dash around, miss a few swings, probably get yourself eliminated a couple of times, and start wondering why people even call him strong. But once you get how Ninja works, everything just clicks. Suddenly, you're zipping across the battlefield, dodging attacks with pixel-perfect timing, and turning entire waves into dust before they can even react. Now, here's the thing about Ninja. He's not for the faint of heart. One wrong move, one mistimed dodge, and boom, your run is over. But that's also what makes him so rewarding. Every victory feels earned, every perfect run feels like a personal achievement. It's the kind of character that separates casual players from true Megabonk veterans. If you can stay calm under pressure and play smart, Ninja becomes an absolute monster. In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to make the perfect Ninja build. The best weapons, tomes, and items to turn this fragile shadow into an unstoppable assassin. So, if you've been struggling to make Ninja work, or you just want to see how far you can push his potential, stick around. This guide is going to change the way you play Megabonk.
A very small portion of the audience is subscribed to the channel.
If you enjoy these types of
don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos.
Subscribe. Enjoy watching.
Thanks.
When it comes to building Ninja in Megabonk, the key is mastering speed and precision. Ninja is not about standing still and tanking hits. He is about slicing through enemies like a shadow, constantly moving and dodging danger. His starting weapon, the katana, might feel a bit underwhelming at first, but do not let that fool you. With the right upgrades, it becomes an absolute monster that can wipe out entire waves in seconds. The katana starts with a short range, which means you have to get up close and personal early on. That can be risky if you are not used to Ninja's playstyle, but as soon as you start investing in size and damage boosts, the katana transforms into a completely different weapon. Its swings become wide and powerful, capable of hitting multiple enemies at once, and that is when Ninja really starts to shine. One of the best tomes to pair with katana is the quantity tome. Increasing the number of slashes per attack not only raises your damage, but also gives you better coverage in tight situations. When your katana starts hitting in rapid bursts, it almost feels like you are controlling a blender made of steel. Enemies simply melt before they can even touch you. Now, let us talk about secondary weapons, because the ninja's strength lies in smart combinations. The first and most essential pick is the aura. Aura surrounds your character with constant area of effect damage, which is perfect for cleaning up smaller enemies that slip through your katana swings. It does the dirty work for you while you stay focused on dodging and positioning. Aura is also a great safety net during later waves. When the screen gets flooded with enemies, Aura's passive damage helps keep the pressure off. It may not deal huge bursts, but the consistent chip damage adds up fast, especially when combined with your main attacks. It is one of those weapons that you will not appreciate fully until it saves you from getting cornered. Next up is the lightning staff, and this one is all about control. The lightning staff automatically targets and zaps enemies from a distance, giving you valuable breathing room. When you are surrounded or forced to dodge constantly, lightning staff keeps dealing damage for you, even while you are not swinging your katana. It complements Ninja's mobility-based playstyle perfectly. If you are still early in the game and have not unlocked Aura or Lightning Staff yet, do not worry. There are solid backup options that can keep you alive until you get your ideal setup. The axe offers good close range coverage with powerful hits, and the bone provides reliable, steady damage over time. They are not as flashy, but they will carry you through the early stages without much trouble. Ultimately, the best ninja build in Megabonk is about balancing offense and survival. You want to stay fast, strike hard, and never stay in one spot too long. The katana gives you the precision, Aura adds the safety, and Lightning Staff provides the control. Put those three together and you will have a build that slices through waves like a true shadow warrior. Tomes are where the real magic happens for Ninja in Megabonk. His weapons may do the slicing, but the tomes are what truly define how deadly he becomes, because Ninja's execute passive lets him instantly kill enemies when he successfully dodges. Your entire build should revolve around maximizing that mechanic. The more often you dodge, the more enemies you delete from existence without even swinging your weapon. The first and most crucial tome for Ninja is the evasion tome. This one is absolutely mandatory. Every single point of evasion means you are harder to hit, and in Ninja's case, that directly translates to more instant kills. It is both offensive and defensive at the same time. The more you avoid hits, the stronger you get. Once your evasion is high enough, it feels like you are dancing through chaos, with enemies dropping left and right without ever touching you. After that, the size tome becomes a serious game changer. The katana already scales really well with size boost, and when you extend its reach, you can hit more enemies per swing. That is huge for a character like Ninja, who relies on crowd control and fluid movement. Instead of having to get dangerously close to land hits, you can take out groups safely from a bit farther away, keeping your dodging rhythm intact. Next, you should definitely consider the damage tome. Even though ninjas execute passive handles most weaker enemies, you will still need raw power to deal with elite mobs and bosses. These tougher enemies cannot be executed instantly, so your katana's strength matters. With the damage tome in play, your attacks hit harder, making those long boss fights shorter and far less stressful. Then comes the quantity tome, which turns Ninja into an absolute menace. This tome adds additional slashes per attack, which sounds simple, but the effect is massive. It means every time you swing your katana, you are dealing damage multiple times over. Combined with size and damage upgrades, your katana becomes a storm of blades that covers the screen in seconds. It is easily one of the most satisfying upgrades you can get. The beauty of Ninja's tome setup is that every single one contributes to his identity: agility, precision, and overwhelming offense. You are not just tanking hits or standing still like other characters, you are weaving through enemy waves, striking at perfect moments, and letting your dodges kill as efficiently as your sword. The tomes amplify that rhythm until it feels almost effortless. If you are just starting out and cannot find the perfect tomes right away, do not panic. Focus on building your evasion first, since that is what keeps you alive and makes your execute passive shine. Once you have that foundation, add size and quantity as soon as possible, then round things out with damage for late game consistency. It is a smooth progression that naturally complements Ninja's playstyle. In the end, the best tomes for Ninja are all about synergy. Evasion keeps you alive and triggers execute, size, and quantity turn your katana into a weapon of mass destruction, and damage ensures even the strongest foes do not last long. When these tomes come together, Ninja stops being just another fast character. He becomes a silent executioner that clears the battlefield faster than anything else in Megabonk. When it comes to items for Ninja in Megabonk, your goal is simple: survive, move fast, and never stop dealing damage. Ninja is not built to take hits. He is fragile by design, but that is also what makes him so fun to play. Every dodge feels like threading a needle, and the right items make that style even smoother. You want gear that rewards you for staying on the move and punishes enemies for even trying it to land a hit. In the early and mid game, Phantom Shroud should be one of your top priorities. This item perfectly fits Ninja's playstyle. Every time you dodge successfully, Phantom Shroud gives you a temporary boost to both speed and damage. That means the better you play, the stronger you become. Once you get into the rhythm of chaining dodges and attacks, you start flying across the battlefield, cutting through enemies faster than they can react. Right alongside it, Slippery Ring is another must-have item. It gives you a flat boost to your evasion, which directly increases your survivability and the number of instant kills you can trigger through your execute passive. The effect might seem small at first, but those few extra percentage points can make all the difference in the late waves when enemies swarm from every direction. For Ninja, more evasion is never wasted. Once you have a stable setup, it is time to think about enhancing your offensive potential. Forbidden Juice is a fantastic choice for that stage of the run. It boosts your critical hit chance, letting you deal huge bursts of damage even to enemies that cannot be instantly executed. It also keeps your momentum going during tougher fights, where consistent critical hits can quickly turn the tide. You can also experiment with other utility-based items that help sustain your tempo, like gear that boosts movement speed or health recovery after dodges. Just remember, Ninja performs best when you play aggressively but smart. Anything that rewards precision, quick reflexes, and constant motion fits him perfectly. Overall, the best items for Ninja in Megabonk are the ones that help you maintain your flow. Phantom Shroud for power and speed, Slippery Ring for safety, and Forbidden Juice for lethal strikes. Combined, these items make Ninja feel unstoppable, turning every wave into a showcase of pure skill and perfect timing. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.